That's right, folks. It's time. It's that time of the week. It's time for some spring fever with me, XFL, USFL, CFL Jim, joined by my man, Uncle Rico, a.k.a. Eric. What is up, my man?
What's up, dude? Uncle Rico found out today that a 10-year-old is too young to be playing GTA 5.
I was playing GTA 3 when I was about that age.
Yeah. So Uncle Rico learned something new today. Yeah. It's still kind of learning. You're never too old to learn, and that's what
In
I
my
learned today.
world, you're never too young to beat up prostitutes in a virtual world.
What were we doing today? We just started off the game. We were repo men, and we were trying to chase down some guy in a motorcycle.
Oh, you were playing the story mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun
Yeah.
stuff.
You know what? I thought it was fun, but yeah, got a
That's
little
good Uncle
earful from the
bonding time,
sister,
I
and
think.
I'm ready to talk a little football right now, and good week last week for us.
It saved me. My CFL week saved me from my terrible NFL preseason week.
I kind of feel Montreal is. We knew the Blue Bombers were going to lose a game. We just didn't know it was going to be against Montreal.
Never would have thought it would have been against the Alouettes.
That was a little shocking. It's going to be interesting to see how the Blue Bombers. I think they have a bye this week.
Well, if you kind of think about it, it's just like the USFL. How we knew that Birmingham was going to lose, and it was against the Gamblers, one of the worst teams. We should have thought that of course the Bombers are going to lose to an out of left field not good team.
Yeah, it was just. I thought they were gonna lose. When was it? I had them. I actually had them losing on the road to Montreal. I didn't think they'd lose at home to Montreal. Tiger Cats looked a lot better. Offensive looked sound. Defensive played a lot better against Toronto. I thought my plus 331 parlay was nice and juicy and alive. Stampeders were up a lot. Completely fell apart in the fourth quarter against the
fucking Lions still didn't cover the -1.5 for me.
But I had the Stampeders plus the 3, so I hit that. I didn't hit the money line parlay, which kind of stunk. Live to fight another day. Elks are just bad. It's just gonna have to be a point where I just can't bet them anymore. I love taking points, and I think I always look for value, but
your defense is terrible.
Just watching them, you just can't bet them.
That was the sloppiest game of the weekend. I think there was over 150 yards of penalties in that game between both teams.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a rough watch. I mean, I'm on my computer looking for something to watch. I was crashing at my one of my sister's places. They all go to bed early. I was looking for something to watch in the guest bedroom, and I had to turn it off, dude. It was just unbearable.
I would also like to personally shout out the Toronto Argonauts. You didn't get the money line for me, but that bullshit field goal for nothing got the game over and their team total over.
That's respect.
Oh, it was beautiful.
That's respect. Yeah, entertaining. There was entertaining games except for the Elks game. And
I also came up with the fact that in order for Hamilton to not have any second half collapses, they just have to be going into halftime losing. That worked out. It worked out perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely worried a little bit, but the one thing about sports in general is I feel that if you have something going against you and once you stop it from happening,
that's a huge
thing. It's a mental thing.
Blocks eventually.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a big thing. So I'll say this: I'm gonna have plays in 3 out of the 4 games. The one play I'm not gonna touch. I'm not gonna touch the Elks and Redbacks. I think this game's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
I think I'm gonna be on the patio here.
I'll dive in the slop for both of us.
I'm here visiting my parents in lovely Mount Pleasant, Michigan. I may try to sneak in, watch a little CMU practice Friday night if they're practicing at night, and just kind of go from there.
Oh, that'll be a beautiful night. The weather should be good for it too.
You know what? It's lovely this time of year. Nice little mid-Michigan night. I think we got some drag racing down the road too. Sneak in, watch a little CMU football, and then go to the track, watch a little drag racing, dude. That's
There you
a that's
fucking
a
go, dude.
that's a Michigan night here, my man.
We're keeping it tight this week, so there really hasn't been any big XFL news that I care to talk about. They've had new hires, they've had some interviews. Call me when they announce the team names. That's what I'm
Yeah,
looking for.
that's all we want. Give us the team names. That's all we care about. Everything else, we really don't care.
And congrats to the USFL, over 50 players signed.
Which is great. And again, that's going to be a big selling point. If you can say, hey, we got X in the league, we got 50 signed, we got X on practice squads, X playing in the league.
Yeah, we'll know within like 4 or 5 weeks how they sit when the dust settles. Like if the USFL has these guys on like active rosters, how many guys they have on practice squads, like they're showing progress. I don't like these leagues kind of are like billing themselves as feeder leagues, but it's like that's how you sell yourself to get the good players. Like we can get you to the NFL. And then if you don't make it, guess what? Come on back because we'll have you and it's going to be fucking fun. Kyle Sloter, you get kicked off the Jets, come right on back to the New Orleans Breakers, baby.
Come on back and let us show you what's up, buddy.
Ready to break down these CFL games?
Let's do it. And we start off with the shittiest game of the week.
The Edmonton Elks. So we're doubling up on Friday, doubling up on Saturday. It's a very interesting way to do it. Edmonton Elks versus the Ottawa Red Blacks. The Red Blacks, baby. 4.5-point favorites, plus 165 on the money line for the Elks. Over under set at 48. This game's gross.
Yeah. And guess what I'm doing Friday night?
Drag racing. Not betting this game. Practice.
Yeah, not betting this game. I'll be home for the 10 o'clock game. If I had to bet this game, I think I would lean over just with how bad the Elks defense is. But I mean, I'm looking at the line right now.
The total's tough.
I mean, I see it as low as 47 and as high as 49.
The issue is Ottawa's defense is actually really good. Like their defensive front is really good, and I don't think Edmonton's offensive line is fantastic. This is too many points for me. I'm gonna take the Elks plus 4.5. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna step in this dog shit.
You're gonna go in those deep waters.
I'm also gonna bet the Elks money line.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, I'm fully in. These are both bad teams.
Let's put it nicely, dude.
These are both really bad teams.
Dude,
Edmonton. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Edmonton Elks this year versus the Pittsburgh Maulers.
I'll take the Elks.
I will also take the Elks. I'll take the Elks by like 7 or 8 points.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally, thoroughly agree with you.
I'm going to take the Elks plus 4.5. I'm going to take the Elks money line. And you know what? Eric? Just for you, just for the people, just for a good Saturday afternoon football, I'm going to take the over.
Yeah, you got to stay with tradition.
Do it. Up next, Friday night, the evening game, a way better game probably. The BC Lions versus the Saskatchewan Roughriders. BC 5.5-point favorites, plus 170 on the Riders as the dog. Over under set at 52. I'm gonna take that over.
It's kind of funny. Like I'm at this. I'm visiting my parents' Tribal Casino right down the road. Tribal Casino just opened up a sports book, and like some of these lines are just absolutely absurd here.
What are they got?
So, well, the over under for this is 55.
Okay,
that's but yet they have the best money line there is on the Hamilcats. It's just really erratic with their numbers. My thought process on this game is this. I know kind of BC has been the talk of the land. I'm just not a BC guy. I know the Rough Riders have their issues on the defensive side of the ball, but do you feel that the BC defense, after giving up 40 to the Stampeders, who all they do is kick field goals, is able to get to Cordy Fajardo?
So all they do is kick field goals, but the other thing with Calgary is I didn't know this coming in. They had the most points scored along with BC. They were second in points scored.
Okay.
That's why I was mind blown. I think they can get to Cody Fajardo. I think after the Elks, the Rough Riders might have the second or third worst offensive line.
To
They are
me,
bad.
I look at it like this. Some shops have the 5.5. If you can get a 5.5, you take it now. Over under, I think 52 is the buying point. Anything higher than 52, I think you have to pass.
Yeah, probably pass on that. I'll go over 52. I got BC earlier in the week at 4.5.
That's a great number. If you can get that 4.5, yeah, I
If
like
you can
that.
find 4.5, this number is only going up. I think
mean,
a hobbled Cody
MGM.
Fajardo and a bad offensive line is not a good recipe to beat the BC Lions, who are as hot as any team in the country. Also, the thing being though with the Lions, live bet them because
I love fading teams after they come back and win, like BC does though.
But they've done it twice. That's what they do. They always come back.
Yeah, that's true.
They start slow. They're like the anti-Ticats.
Yeah,
so
that's
in
true.
my opinion, if you're liking BC, what you want to do, like 5.5 is a little like I don't know if they'll cover that. I think Saskatchewan's in a better spot right now, but watch out maybe mid second quarter or halftime. BC, it'll either be really close or BC might even be down. Live bet them. You can probably get them at like -3, -2.5. Live bet the BC Lions.
Yeah, I get that. I would say, like, if you can't get the 4.5, look the live bet.
Exactly. Boom. Saturday afternoon, the Hamilton Tiger Cats versus the Montreal Alouettes. Tell me we're on the same side here.
Well, I don't know. What side are you on, my friend?
I want to know you. I want to know what you're saying.
Well, you know how Uncle Rico goes. Once you have the best win ever, you have to fade.
Fade.
I'm taking the Tiger Cats here. I'm gonna take the +3, and I'm gonna take them on the money line too.
Yeah, I'm taking. I bought them at a worse line earlier at +2.5 and money line. I'm gonna I'm gonna double dip.
Yeah, I mean, like, what I'm gonna do is Tiger Cats showed me something. Montreal is the weirdest team in the whole CFL. I really don't trust them. After you go on the road and beat the best team in the CFL in overtime, automatic fade for me. I'm gonna take the Tiger Cats +3. Tiger Cats money line 130, 125. Anything lower than 120 though, I'd probably pass. Then I'm also gonna parlay the Tiger Cats money line and the Toronto Argonauts money line. Excuse me.
That leads us right into our next game with the Calgary Stampeders versus the Toronto Argonauts. Stamps -2.5, +120 on the money line for the Argos. Over under set at 50. 5-0. I'm taking the over in every game this week.
That's the stuff I love. That is the stuff I love. Taking the overs, my friend. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at it right now. The way I look at stuff is this. Any team that loses a game on the last second or wins a game on the last second, the next week I fade them. Stampeders going that. A team that, and then you have the Toronto that they were getting hype of being the best team in the East before they went in and lost to Hamilton.
They're still top of the East. Similar to Montreal, I just don't understand this team.
Betting in my eyes is buying low, selling high. And Toronto's lower than they were last year.
To you.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, that's why I'm going to be retiring early.
There you go.
That's why I bought Apple at 36, my friend. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. You can probably get the parlay. I'm looking at my new favorite app in the world, the casino app in my local town here. That parlay is +373. I'm sure you can probably shop around, get it at a better price on maybe Caesars. If you do it at Caesars, that parlay comes out to plus 406. So right there, that's my parlay right there. Plus 406, Hamilton plus 130, Toronto plus 120.
I feel like I should do a parlay. I'm just going to parlay all the overs.
You know what, dude? I like that.
Plus 1220.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that play a lot. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Also, I'm gonna do something real gross for you, Eric. Here's a real gross one. So, what NFL preseason games are happening on Saturday?
Well, do you want? Uncle Rico is 2-0 in preseason betting last week. Do you want Uncle Rico's preseason bets that he gave out on the dresses and salted pretzels live stream from yesterday?
Give me one.
Okay. And I'm letting you know these three girls are an absolute hoot. And I'm going to get one, maybe two, maybe even all three to come on when we have our live stream for the college football game. On Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
The Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3.5.
I love it. I love that. I have already bet the Steelers, so I'm going to double down on that. Where are you at, Steelers? Boom. I'm going to bet a money line. Parlay. Perfect. Steel Towns, both yellow-black. Ticats money line, Steelers money line. Parlay at plus 487. Make it happen, Captain.
Let's get dirty, my friend. Let's cash some tickets. Let's make some money this weekend.
Let's make some money, y'all. Let's do it. CFL. Hopefully, I mean, before you know it, it'll be September. We'll be talking X League.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Be ready for that.
Right around the corner, man.
Right around the corner. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. This is a light, tight show, keeping it nice and tight for you here in the garage. Make sure you tune in every time. Next time especially, because it's going to be a fun episode as well. Love you guys. Peace out. Mwah, mwah, kisses. Bye-bye.